In response to your requests, we're really excited to welcome CSR and BCorp expert and consultant Danielle Thompson to the Coaching Cast. What does corporate social responsibility mean to you, Danielle?
Yeah, and it's a good sort of starting point really, because I think there's potentially a bit of a negative connotation when it comes to CSR. So I know from my corporate background, CSR was certainly, sort of 10, 15 years ago, was a sort of a bolt-on. It was a department that existed somewhere in a big company, and every so often employees would get wheeled out to go and paint a school wall or dig a garden or something. And that was tagged as kind of CSR.
There's a bit of an overhang there, isn't there, from our past experiences. I certainly have painted a hospital porter cabin in Wimbledon about 11 years ago. It's got my handiwork on it.
If it still exists,
if it still exists.
I'm assuming they might have revamped it by now.
Yeah, I was an absolute pro at the masking tape.
And I sort of ran this agency in a very purposeful way. And I sort of thought, actually, wouldn't the world be brilliant if all companies thought like this?
Yeah, so actually the difference you can make on your doorstep. Yeah, because actually I do think sometimes we are a bit guilty of we go really big with everything first, don't we? I can do that a bit to the point where I can be a bit I make it really challenging for myself. There is a myth that I think sits around this topic because of the word corporate that has historically sat against social responsibility, and that I think is given the sense that you can only be socially responsible if you've got a lot of money.
The first thing is to really think about what positive impact you want your business to have. If you're really, sometimes it will just come naturally. So to use the example, you just kind of go, there's something here I'm really passionate about, that's what I'm going to focus on. Sometimes you might go, I just don't know, it's all a bit overwhelming. A good place to look is the UN Sustainable Development Goals, which are all online. And that is basically all the goals that the world should be working towards. So if you really are struggling to kind of go, I really don't know, or I'm kind of completely new to this space, then you can have a look through those, and they'll give you all sorts of topics to look at: diversity, social mobility, education, welfare, etc.